Right then, here we go.
Nice early little car. It's going to be a 59 or 60, I would imagine. What do you think? Because people probably don't realise when they come out, they're actually called Aston 7s and Mini Minors. Mini Minors. But a nice little car, nice colour. Yeah. Great by their basic, aren't they? Yeah. And small. Look how small they are. Yeah. She's got some rust issues, hasn't she? Look, she wants addressing. I don't know, I suppose you put a new wing on them in, they're so cheap, really, aren't they, to buy the wings now? I suppose you just chuck a new wing on it, really, rather than repair it. I mean, nowadays, of course, we were up against all this and we'd repair all this, but these days, I don't know if you replace that wing, you probably would, I don't know. For the cost of them, you'd probably put a couple of wings on it. But nice original inside. I mean, that is just so original, look at that. That is ultra original, all the way through. Headlining, carpets, looks dead right to me. Absolutely dead right. I bet she hasn't done any miles. What's she got on there? 31,000 miles. I bet it's right. I bet it is. It's got to be. It couldn't be like this as original. Done that's more mileage. I don't think it could anyway. But soon she'll go. Sweet little thing. We used to love them as lads, like, we used to think they were great. They were a little dodge about car, very swish, very much the in car. Peter Sellers had one, and he used to say, if he went to like a posh London hotel in his Mini, he got looked after just the same if he had gone in his Rolls Royce. Because they did. There was this sort of thing about them that you know, doorman and that came out and they opened the door of the Mini. You know, you pull in there in like a fancy Mercedes, let you get out yourself, I don't worry about that. It's weird, it was really weird. They carried so much of a status symbol. Amazing cars, amazing like that. That's a sweet little girl, isn't it? And yeah, your pudding stick, you see, no remote on it, straight into the back of the gearbox in that. And what used to happen, in there, in the bottom there, you got an anti-rattle bush, like on a spring. So you got a spring coming out and an anti-rattle bush, like being forced out by the spring, to stop the gear stick going like that, to firm it up. So when you come over against it, like a detent spring, you know? And they used to wear, I suppose with a ball of the gear stick rubbing up against it all the time, they'd wear it and they'd fall out. And they'd drop in the bottom and you couldn't get second gear. So, you know, you go and buy one somewhere and the bloke says, it's got no second gear. It's a big job then, isn't it? Like, you know? And you whip that cover off, whip the gear stick out and fish it out, put another one in and bang, you got second gear again. Sorry fellas, but that's what used to happen. It's a question of knowing your job, isn't it? Yeah, funny how they do it. Have a look. Yeah, and it's a straight little car. What a level little car. Really nice little car. And of course, with the coupe presses, there you're looking for your extra stud, aren't you, all the time? You know, this has been a bit wider there and that type of thing. But yeah, that was what we used to work on. That is exactly it. That is because we didn't work on too many coupe presses. I did because I ran them. But you know, most people working on Minis worked on exactly this car. And you could argue it weren't so bad, but everything you done really, you took the bonnet off. First thing you done, took the bonnet off. And the horrible thing was, you know, water pumps, stuff like that was hard, you know. But you sort of got used to them, and you knew, you know, what to do when it came in for servicing was dead easy, really. I mean, simple job to service. I'll tell you what was a novelty is that the gearbox and engine oil was all in one, and we weren't much used to that. In fact, I don't think there was another car out there that I can remember. There will have been, but I can't bring it to mind. That when you drop the oil out, you change engine oil as well. Good idea, that, isn't it? Really. 8.5 pints, I think. 8.5 pints of oil, all told. Yeah, takes me back. But a nice little example. Yeah, got wide wheels on it. Look, got what are they, 4Js, 4.5Js. So someone put some. Probably had some hairy dogs on it at some stage, hasn't it? But they're definitely the wrong wheels. But it doesn't matter. It looks nice. Real genuine wheels would have been that bit narrower with either them trims or full-size wheel trims on the deluxe or super deluxe. But would have had them, I think, on this one. But anyway, it's got what it's got on it. That's the end of it. And it's nice. Nice little car. Lovely, straight little car. This was a nuisance. All this real nuisance. This was always falling off. Yeah, put it in boiling hot water to make it plywood, put it on, you know. And it fell off on the way home. And yeah, look, there, it's on its way now, look, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly it. So we used to put a pot rivet or a self-tapper in there to hold it on, and I got nicked once for dangerous parts. And this here would come on, and it was bending there, sticking out here like this. The copper pulled me up, and he done me an endorsement, and I think it was 13 quid fine. A lot of money then, 13 quid. That was like 2 weeks' wages then, or pushing on. No, not 2 weeks. A week's wages anyway. Then it was a week's wages was 13 quid then, and an endorsement for this sticking out. Actually, it was this side, near side. And I said to him, "It's only plastic. Ain't gonna hurt anybody, is it? If it caught their legs going along, ain't gonna hurt anybody." He said they could have got caught in a bicycle's wheel. And what an arse, isn't it? Typical arse. So an endorsement, 13 quid. Not bothered about the endorsement. It was a 13 quid that pissed me off. Anyway, yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, and rubber suspension. So pre-hydroelastic, which we all liked. We liked that. We preferred that. Good little car. Nice little thing. Bright. Not mint by any means, ladies and gentlemen, but such an honest car. A very genuine, original little car. You'll see when you come along, the inside is exactly as it should be. As far as I can see, as far as I remember, exactly as it should be. Colour's nice, very popular colour. Your granddad Ray had one exactly the same colour. I think it cost him, he bought it new, and I think that at that time, no money. 350 quid, no money at all, brand new. And his dad, like my dad, said, "You're mad. Buying a new car, 350 quid for a little thing like that." But because now look at it, eh? But anyway, there you go. So come along and have a look. Lovely little car, nice thing, nice Snowberry white and roof by the looks of it, or old English white or whatever. And can't remember the name of the colour. Got on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember the blue. But really nice, attractive little car. Just wants that wing work doing. You could repair them if you didn't want to take them off. If you wanted to, keep them perhaps a bit more original or whatever. I mean, it's very easily repaired. There's no question about it. But for the cost of a wing, I'm not sure it's worth it. I think you put a new wing on. Yeah. There you go.